have all the ingredients ready. It took me about 20 minutes to get all this stuff together. That's going in and out. When you start cooking live, you need to have all your ingredients and all the tools that you're going to be using. So, we're going to be making some muffins. They are my favorite muffins, but this time I am doubling my recipe. Last time we doubled it, but now we're actually like quadrupling this recipe so that I know what's up with the internet here. All right. So anyway, some of the tools we're going to be using. I have the adjustable. This is a zester, and we're going to be using the little guard with it. We have the coarse grater with the guard with that. I have the silicone because I'm using actually 6 cups of oats, and I got regular oats here. You see how whole they are? And then we have quick oats, which is just regular oats only ground up. Okay. And I have a 1 cup one and a 2 cup. So this comes as a set. It does have lids with them too, but I didn't bring the lids over. All right. I have my prep bowls. I got this adjustable measuring spoons. That's a 1 cup prep bowl. We have a 2 cup prep bowl. No, I'm not using my delicata squash. That's just back there. I'm using pea protein, all right, and I usually use 6 scoops. This time I use 12 scoops, which is about 1 cup of pea protein because when you eat protein, it makes you feel fuller longer, and so does fiber. Fiber we get in plants, all right, and so I'm going to be grating up some carrots. We're going to be chopping up some apples, slicing up some grapes, and mashing up some bananas. And then I have my homemade applesauce that we made a while back. I'm going to be using a cup of that. We have 4 eggs, and I have 2 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt. And some of the seasonings we're going to be using, I'm using some whole nutmeg. We're going to be using the corn chase cinnamon plus, and baking powder. All right. One of the other, some of the other items that we're going to be using is this is a small batter bowl. It's 4 cups, which I'm going to be putting my carrots and grapes in there, and hopefully apples. A knife to cut stuff up. I have my mat underneath it. And this one here is our new Flex Plus, and we are going to be using the mixer on this part. So I'm going to put that over to the side. I'm also going to be mixing it in because that mixer cannot go in glass bowls, but it goes in the plastic or metal bowls. And we're going to be using this bowl to mix up most of our stuff in it. And then I also have some stuff in the sink here. We have this is the, uh, oh my gosh, close and cut. You close it and cuts it in half. And then I have the new Rapid Prep mandolin. And we're going to be making the brownies and, not the brownies, we're going to be making the muffins. And the muffin, this is a regular muffin pan with 12. And then I have the jumbo muffin. I have my butter down there just to wipe it in when I get done. Now, notice on my pans over here, I separate them with a piece of cardboard because I don't want the metal scratching on metal because it will ruin your board. So always protect your pans with something between it. All right. So we got all that going here. Let's put this over on the tripod. You have my tripod right here so you can see down into my bowl, and I'll put you right on here so you can see what I'm doing over in the bowl. All right. So my name is Alexis. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and I teach you how to use your Pampered Chef tools along with recipes. And this recipe here is our apple walnut oatmeal recipe, oatmeal muffins. And I like these because it helps me lose weight. And I'm not sure about you, but everybody can probably stand to lose some weight unless you unfortunately gain weight. I'm like, oh my goodness, just watch all my old recipes and you'll gain weight no problem. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure if I have anybody here. We have Michael is in the house from Toronto. How are you doing? I don't know where everybody is. We're into the broadcast 5 minutes, but we're just going to keep on going. So first thing we're going to do is grate up our carrots that I have peeled over there. I'm going to be using the coarse grater. I'm going to put it right in here. Now, yesterday I had an accident with this coarse grater. Why? Because I didn't use my guard. Yeah, I didn't use the guard, and there I dropped it. I nicked my thumb in 2 places. Yeah, I took off a good layer of skin. So everything that all the let's see, the carrots I was grinding up, I had to throw them away because I didn't know where the skin was. All right, so anyway, we're going to slide the guard right onto our little coarse grater. I'm going to put my carrots in here, and I'm going to put the little pressure thing, and we're going to grind up some carrots just to go up and down. All right, so it'd probably be an easier way to do it, but my bigger bowl is taken. Let's do it the right-handed way. All right, I was trying to do left-handed. Not very good. All right, so if it doesn't go that way, we're going to open it up all the way and then put it over our bowl. Let me see if I can get it all the way. There we go. Put it over the bowl. There we go. And let's go over it. All right, I'm trying to get it all down because I want to put some carrots. I haven't put the carrots in there before, and I don't know why it's jamming up on me. There it goes. All right, there we go. Probably because I'm talking at the same time. All right, so we're using, this is a adjustable coarse grater, and I'm trying to get my adjustable down here. Let me see. If I did it in pieces, it might be helpful. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to do it any other way because now that I cut myself on this one thing, I'm a little apprehensive about it. And it is cutting it. I think I might have too many carrots here. That's a lot of carrots going in there. That's this one. Any little big pieces like this, we can put it in our plastic bag and save it for soup stock, okay? So I just want to put probably one more carrot. I don't think I need the big one in here. Let's cut this one in half and see if it works better. Put little pieces in there rather than big ones and see if it works better. All right. I think it's better if I don't hold it over the glass. All right. Push it down, push it down. It is coming down. All right, we got enough of it. I have enough carrots in there. So I probably put about one big carrot in here. All right, I'm gonna put this over. We're gonna put this in our bag, which is our Ziploc bag, where we save all our little pieces in our freezer bag so that we can make stock. All right, so never let anything go to waste. All right, this can go back in the refrigerator. Put that in. There. That can go back. Making room on my countertop. Now that I got that all done, let's get that off nice. Go the reverse way. Get all that off. Good to the last drop. Close this up. We're going to put it in our sink. Oops. There we go. Ready to go. That goes in the sink. Next, we are going to cut some grapes right in half using the closing cut. We're going to put our grapes right on here. It does about 24 grapes or so on the closing cut. Oops, one fell. There. And we're going to close it. And we're going to use a big chef's knife to go through here. Hello, Wayne. How are you doing? Cleaning walnuts and almost missed you. All right. Let's see. I got more stuff on the ground than I don't know what. All right. All right. So we're going to close this. Slice it right through. And now all my grapes are cut in half. And did I get grapes? I didn't think I got grapes with seeds. Some of them have seeds in it again. And I did not buy the ones with the seeds this time. I think they just have a few of them in here. No, just a few. All right. So we got those grapes. We're going to get some more grapes because I do this is about a half a cup of grapes. This recipe calls for about 50 grapes. This one has a bad one on it. So let's just cut that one right here. There, put that one over there. And trying to use up some grapes before I go out of town. All right, let's slice this in half. And they're sliced right in half. We're ready to go. All right. If you see any with the seeds in it, just pick them out, okay? But these are supposed to be seedless grapes. That one time I did buy grapes and they weren't seedless. All right, so closing cut. This automatically slices everything right in half, whether it's bagels, your chicken, tomatoes, grapes. That's that tool there. All right, so we're building our veggies and fruit to go in our muffins. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is our apples. Now, the apples, I usually normally core them out and chop them up roughly. But this time I thought I would do it on the French fry cut, on the rapid mandolin. Yeah, I'm using a lot of tools today, so keep up with me, all right? The Rapid Prep mandolin can slice, it can shred, and it also can do French fry cuts. And so I'm gonna put this down, put it right in. Let me see if I could do it this way. I forget which way I have to do it. All right, and we're gonna open it up, put in our guard. Remember, safety first in your kitchen. Always use your guard, otherwise you get a boo-boo like me. Okay. Hey Wayne, hook that finger around the measuring cup handle and it will help. Oh, hook the finger around. Well, we already passed that one out. So let's do the apples here. All right, we're gonna put the apples. I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna do this. All right, so I'm gonna just cut my apple. I'm gonna leave the skins on, and I'm just gonna slice it on two sides here. Okay. There. Okay. There. All right. And I'm gonna see if this fits in. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna put this on the French fry cut. French fry cut. Oh, Alexis is screwing up today. And we want to do it all the way up to 8. Thick cut and French fries. That's French fry. Yeah, French fry. Cut it up, put that down, and let's put our apples in there. Push it down. There's one. Put the other apple in. So I'm making apple fries here. Everyone, we're making apple fries. All right, let me put this one down the other way because I have two sides on this. Slide it right down. There. And I'm going to do 2 more. So you can see that they're coming up like French fry cuts, but we're going to cut these in a little bit smaller. Okay. Next, I'm going to get this one here. Let me push her further back. And this is the Granny Smith apple. The Granny Smith apples, when they cook, they keep their firmness, okay? So I'm just slicing it on both sides, right down, and then lay it flat, and I'm going to get that side out. So pretty much my core, I'm not going to use this. All right. I'm going to put my apple right in the front, like this. There you go. There's our apple. It's right in here. And I'm going to put my guard in, and we're going to shoot it right down. And apple fries. Put that in. So if you want to do like apple sticks for your kids, isn't that the best? Look at that. We're doing great on here. All right. One more. There. And I'm going to do these 2 small apples also. So I have 3 different types of apples in here that we're using. It's just going to give it a little different flavor. There. And this one had a lot of seeds. All right. Put that in the garbage. All right. This apple had a lot of seeds. Let's put that one in. Let's see if I can put 2 of them in and then push that down. That works. That works really good. All right. Last apple. Again, I washed all my apples before I started this, okay? Just FYI. Let's put the 2 small ones in. And that small one in. There. And now this one, the big apple. The flat side goes in first. And then, all right, all the apples are all cut. Look at that. Oh, yeah. We got our apples sliced up. All apples sliced. Very nice, says Michael. Yeah, but this is pretty cool, huh? All right, so we're going to put that in the sink and get on with the rest of the show. All right, so my apples are pretty big right now, and I want to get them like maybe half this length, like half the size of this. So I'm just going to get a pair of scissors, if I can find my scissors. Yeah, of course we could find our scissors because nobody takes these. And I'm just going to give these a little haircut. Okay, just give them a little haircut. Okay, there. There. All right, I'm going to keep this in here. I'm probably going to add, add in my 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons of lemon juice so that they don't brown on me while I'm getting the rest of my ingredients ready. Okay, because I don't want really big apples in here, but I want them, this is good enough taken me less time to do it this way than it was the last couple of times I did it. And you can see the difference in the color of the apples also. The Granny Smith is white, and the other two are like yellow. All right, go right down. And if it's a big apple, I don't mind if it's a big apple, but you want to sort of have them cook at the same rate. There. See if you see any big ones. We'll just give it a little haircut. I love using scissors in cooking. It takes less time. Right there. Right. Get down there. That one. There. Cut, cut, cut. All right. We're doing great. All right. The apples were the easiest. All right. Got it all. Get that one there. There. Oh, we got enough apples in here. Let's move it around just a little bit more. Okay, so if you want apple sticks, you can use the Rapid Prep mandolin to cut your apples up and do nice little sticks for your kids. If you want to do apple dippers, that would be perfect. All right, now to keep them from turning brown, you're going to add a little bit of lemon in here. There we go. I think I'm all done. I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to get my lemon juice. I already have 2 tablespoons already mixed up here or measured out, because when you're baking, you definitely need to know your exact ingredients. All right. Let's see. I got a little scooper, and let's just mix this together. All right, because that's our lemon juice, just to keep it from the apples from turning brown. All right, while we wait for the rest of the ingredients. Wow, that's really nice. Let's see. There's one. Okay, we're gonna put the apples off to the side because we don't need those yet, and we're gonna get the rest of the ingredients. I think I'm all done with my knives too. All right, let's flip us around and say hello, hello, and see who's here. Hello, hello. My hair's a mess, but I just came in from going to Weight Watchers. Then I went live over on the Publix parking lot to say, hey, I am on a weight loss journey. I have lost 54 pounds. Thank you, Cheryl, for the yummy award. I have lost 54 pounds, 54.2 pounds to be exact. I finally got down to 139.8 pounds, 139. I haven't seen 130s in a very, very long time, since before Bryce was born, to be honest with you. All right. And I've been changing my eating styles for the last 2.5 years. And instead of having a lot of flour and sugar and starches, we've been incorporating vegetables and fruit into our diet. And now I've been doing my own homemade muffins. And they're made with oatmeal. They're made with veggies and fruit, because it's fiber and protein that actually help keep you full. So you can go to your local little bakery and get yourself a big old, coffee cake or a blueberry muffin, but it's going to make you feel like, hey, I'm still hungry after I eat that. When you eat these muffins, you will feel full for a very long time, especially if you add the Pampered Chef pea protein into there. If you don't have the Pampered Chef pea protein, which I highly recommend it for you, you can have add your own protein, whether it's vanilla protein. I did try to use the Weight Watcher vanilla protein, but it had an aftertaste. It had the artificial sugar in there, and I can taste it like an hour later. So I'd rather go with the full sugar or just do the regular. This pea protein, there's no sugar in it. Okay. So hello, Cheryl. Hello, Monk. Hello, Michael. How are you all doing today? Wayne, how you doing? All right. So if you don't mind, we are broadcasting here on the app called HAPS, HAPPS. If you want to come in and download the app, and then you can see all the comments on that app. I am broadcasting up to YouTube. I will see YouTube on HAPS. It's a little red dot. I'll go over to Twitch, which is purple, and then we have Twitter, which is blue, and then we have a darker blue for Facebook. I am broadcasting. I am not broadcasting on my profile today. I am broadcasting on my business page, my VIP page, and 2 parties that are going on currently. Any of the products that you see are available for sale, so please bless your host with an order, okay? Because right now it's all about baking and cooking in your house between now and New Year's. And then New Year's comes and everybody wants to lose 10 pounds. Start now. Don't wait for the new year. Don't wait for the new year. I just went from on my last broadcast. They said, "Yeah, we're going right into 2023." I'm like, and everybody was thinking it's 2023. It's like, no, we're gonna have to go into 2022 first. Yeah, really. All right. So next we're gonna do is blend up our wet ingredients now that we have all of our veggies cut up. All right. So let me know whether you are wanting to lose weight, maintain, or gain weight in the next 8 weeks, because it's 8 weeks to 2022. I got the right year. 2022 is only 8 short weeks away. All right. We only have like 3 weeks, 3 weeks exactly. I think it's 3 weeks exactly. Maybe it's two. Is it 2 or 3? To Thanksgiving. I forget when if it's 2 or 3. It's not next week. It's not the fun. It's 3 weeks to Thanksgiving. 3 weeks to Thanksgiving. Thanks, Kristen. So let me know. Are you trying to gain weight? Go back and look at my old broadcast from like 2 years ago. Okay. Or are you trying to lose weight? Or just maintain, because maintaining is just actually losing weight over the holidays, because usually everybody brings in all those wonderful desserts and cookies and fudge, you name it. I've been bombarded with people with good food on Facebook, and I'm like, I don't want to eat that. You make it and you tell me if it's good enough for me to make. All right. I also like making this is a very elaborate uh, ingredients, because there's more than 5 ingredients. I like making stuff that's 5 ingredients or less, and we have a lot of ingredients on this. So let's get moving. I'm gonna flip this around, and we are going to mix everything up and then put it in the oven. All right. All right. So we're making apple walnut oatmeal muffins with some carrots in it this time. I'm making pumpkin roll banana bread, none of which is healthy. I know. You can make it healthy. You have to like really look at the recipe and say, what can I change out? What's one thing I can change out there to make it a little bit healthier? Okay. So let's flip this around. There we go, and put your back in the bowl. All right. So this recipe you can find on my business, on my VIP page. So go over there and get that. Look, I have skins over in my thing. All right. So right now we're gonna go and do the wet ingredients. We're gonna mix up 4 eggs. Here's 1 and 2. If I can open it up. Gosh, Alexis, open it. These are my brother's chicken's eggs, which are very the shell itself are pretty tough. All right, there, and 4. Doesn't matter if they break. All right, because we're just mixing them all up. Let me rinse my hand because it has some egg on it. And we're going to be mixing up some bananas. I got 2 yucky bananas and 2 halfway decent bananas. This one's the yucky one. All right, and we're just going to get our banana and just squish it right in, like really just squish this one right in. And the older the banana, the sweeter the recipe will be. So there is no sugar in here, but the banana acts as our sugar sweetener. All right, there we go. Let's get that in there. There. And I got 2 halfway decent ones. All right, so it's not going to be as sweet. And I'm making a double batch of this. So I usually just use 2 and then just half of this, but I want to freeze these muffins so I don't have to make them next week. So I'm going to make an excess amount of them, and I will be bringing them with me down to Brian's place this weekend. All right. He said he's looking forward to my muffins. All right. So we got that. All right. I'm going to get my mixer out. And I'm going to put the battery. Where did I put the battery? Here's the battery. We're going to put the battery in. The last of the party is always the battery on the Flex Plus. And let's see, can I put it in? There we go. We're going to turn it on, push the button, turn it on. We're ready to go. Okay. I'm going to mash some of this down so it breaks it just a little bit more instead of half to break it, just so that my mixer doesn't have to work as hard. There we go. And we're going to have this bowl full of stuff. I'm glad y'all are with me today, and hopefully y'all want a good, healthy recipe to, keep you healthy during the holidays, rather than eating all the cookies and cakes and pies, you name it, and all that delicious, appetizers. Now, if you want, you can keep some of the bananas chunky, but I like to puree them up pretty good. It's on slow, so I can mix my bananas in, okay? we go. Let's get that one in. Let's put it up higher. Certainly making it frothy, isn't it? All right, that made it nice and frothy, didn't it? All right, so we're going to put this off to the side for a second, and I'm going to add in the rest of my wet ingredients, which is 2 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt going right in here. 2 cups. Yeah, I put in the 2-cup prep bowl rather than the measure all. That pops it right out because I wasn't sure if I had enough. I thought, well, let me put it in the glass one. So with the glass one, you have to scrape it all out. Rather than as the measure all, it plops it right out for you, so that saves you one step. Right, and again, please measure your ingredients so that you know you got the right amount and that it comes out tasting exactly the same every single time you make it. And that's one reason why we have recipes. Oh, I got some more in here. There. Put some water in that. And let's see, we have that. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Put that in there. There we go. Oh, 1 and 2. All right. And I have my applesauce, which I'm going to add that in last. All right. So I'm going to scrape this off just a little bit because it has a lot of yogurt on that one. Oh, there. All right, let's turn this back on. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in some applesauce. Now, I have homemade applesauce, which I need 1 cup, which is 8 ounces. You can use unsweet applesauce. I did accidentally get sweetened applesauce at the grocery store, but I made this applesauce just using apples and water. And you just have to cut up your apples, peel them, and then cut them up, put them in water. 1 cup of apples to 1 cup of water, I believe it is. I forget, maybe it's 1 pound to 1 pound to 1 cup. But anyway, it's just apples and water. All right, let's put that aside. I'm going to put this on, and again, this is chunky applesauce. It's more toddler friendly, or I call it more adult friendly because there's chopped apples in it versus all puree of apples. There you go. All right, got that. Now we're going to add in some dry ingredients. And here first we're going to add in our baking powder. And the baking powder, hello Kristen, okay, we got that. Kristen's making her delicious stuff. We're going to be adding in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, so that would be 2 teaspoons. I'm going to use the big one here because I don't want to use the one with the vanilla because it's already made it wet. So 2 teaspoons of that. We're going to use cinnamon. Wow, we're going to use 4 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm going to be using the Corn J Cinnamon by Pampered Chef. This is only available. It's only available in between now and December 31st. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. This is 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. So we have 1 tablespoon. I'm going to put in a little bit more because we need another half a teaspoon. There we go. Another teaspoon to make it 4. There. And let's see, I have over here some brown sugar, which we're going to put on the top of it. And I have 4 tablespoons of brown sugar in this one. So I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon on this one. I need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon on that. And see, my thing doesn't fit in here, my big one. So we're going to put it 2 teaspoons. That's a teaspoon and a half. There. There. Put that in. I think I'm going to be needing some more. I go through cinnamon like people go through salt, I guess. All right, got all that in there. And I'm going to put in some nutmeg. This is our nutmeg. It's a organic nutmeg. I did see it at Publix, but when I was looking for it, it wasn't there. We're actually going to use our zester for this, but this time I'm going to actually use my guard. I'm going to put the guard on, and we're going to put our zester, put the nutmeg right into the zester part. The flat side goes down, if you can. Flat side goes down because it's down to this very small amount, and we're going to zest our nutmeg over our bowl. Okay. And this I'm going to need a lot because it's a double batter. Okay. Keep going. I think I need some more pressure. Let's put another nutmeg in and see what happens, because there's still some more in there, but I need some more pressure from that. There. I'm going to put a little bit over in my bowl for the topping. Oh, some in there. Come on. Now, if you don't have the whole nutmeg, you can't use the ground nutmeg, but this is definitely the best way to do nutmeg, is the whole nutmeg, and just grind it down. All right, got it. See if I can get that off. All right, I got a little bit left on this one here. Okay, so put that back in. Put my lid back on. We got that. Oops, got my seeds going all over the place, and I'm going to put in my pea protein. This is a protein. It's Enrichables by Pampered Chef. It is vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, made without nuts. And 1 scoop is worth 3 grams of protein. Okay, so I put in 12. I usually put in 12 scoops, but I'm doing double the batter, so I have 24, which is about 1 cup of pea proteins going in here. You can't taste it. I mean, it tastes nice. It's very like mild, but it's not like the fiber one, which is kale. You could taste that one. All right, let's see. So let's mix this up. And if you're here, please put in the comments where you're coming in from so I can give you a shout out. All right, we are making our muffins again. Here we go. And I'm broadcasting out to several different platforms. And let me put that down. So this is just our seasonings going in here and our pea protein. Mix it up. All right, so the Flex Plus is battery operated. It does come with 2 batteries. It takes about 2 hours to charge, but each charge lasts for 30 minutes. All right, I'm going to put this on the side, and I made a mess on my countertop, but it's okay. We'll clean it all up. All right. Oh, well, it fell over. There we go. I should get my little stand. Yep. All right, so we are done with this. We're going to take the battery out so we don't turn it on by accident. I'm going to release my batters. There they go. They come right out. And then we can take this apart. It does have a little battery part. This is the guts of it. Here's the head part of it. And then it all comes apart. All right, so we're going to put that away. Put that on the other side. And now we're going to add in all of our deliciousness here. All the stuff that we had earlier, we're going to add in here. There we go. Let's put that to the side. I'm going to clean up my little area here. And we're going to add in our grapes and carrots. All right. So add that in. This is the fun part where you get in to add in everything. If you want, you can add in raisins. I'm going to be adding in some chopped walnuts. And I need a bowl because I usually do 6 tablespoons of walnuts, but the 6 tablespoons, I have to double it. And I'll put this, let me see if I have it. Yeah, not that one. Let's use a different one. All right, so 6 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, or when I say 4 tablespoons is a quarter cup. I always got to go my, yeah, 4 tablespoons is a quarter cup. And this one already tells me it's a half a cup. Okay, so we can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, and about 8. All right, so about 8 there. And I need 8, I need 6, 8, I need 4 more tablespoons in here. So we're going to do, it's my second one. I got these at the Dollar General. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why am I measuring these? I can dump them all in, but with Weight Watchers, I got to count my nuts. Okay, I got to count all your nuts. All right. So we got that. I'm going to add that in, which is about 3/4 of a cup of nuts. That goes right in. Oops, we're going to save some. We want to strategically place some, right? There we go. I'm going to strategically place some nuts, and we're going to add our apples in here. Now the apples we cut up earlier, all right, using the Rapid Prep mandolin, and we have all the apples going in, and they were saturated with some lemon juice to keep them from browning while we did the rest of our ingredients. There we go. So we all got all that in, and now we're going to mix it all together. Pretty darn easy, right? Oh, wait a minute, we forgot. Oatmeal goes in here. Whew, we got a lot more stuff coming in. We got 1 cup and then another 2 cups of oatmeal. And I gotta mix this all up because we have 1 more cup. We have 3 more cups of oatmeal, and I need a bigger scraper here. All right. So let's get our scraper and scrape it all off. Here we go. This is the biggest scraper there is. All right. This is like tiny boy to big boy. All right. And then there's one in between. The Pampered Chef scrapers are the best. If you want to give a great stocking stuffer for a baker or anybody that's starting their own kitchen, the scrapers are one of the best tools that Pampered Chef has because they never turn orange on you. When they do turn orange, you can clean them with the little barkeeper's friend or put them out in the sun, and the sun will bleach it back to white. So you don't have to keep on buying the same old scraper over and over again. All right, and again, this is a very full batter. I gotta get the other one back because we're gonna scrape this down here and put it in because I have some more oatmeal going in here. Now, the thing is to keep the oatmeal resting for about 5 minutes once you mix all this together. And I need a bigger bowl, y'all. All right, but I'm making a double batter, a double large batter. I originally did this recipe like a quarter of it, and I found that I liked it, and now I'm making it a whole lot more. And this is real-time cooking. It is not stop and go. So if I screw up, we all screw up. All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna add in more of my oatmeal because I have my whole oatmeal here. I divide it in half. If you don't have, you can use all whole or all quick oats. All right, let's just mix that in. There. If your batter's too wet, it's because you didn't put the pea protein in. All right, you may have to add more oats if you don't add the pea protein, just FYI. Otherwise, it'll be a very wet batter, but it's going to be a very thick batter. And there we go. This is a very large batter. I feel like I'm doing industrial size here. Sometimes when you multiply your recipes out, they don't come out quite the same as if you did it the original recipe, just FYI. There we go. I just have to mix this all together. It's going to take some time. All right. And this does need to be hand mixed. Don't put that blender in there. It won't work. Okay. Just hand mix it together. Just take your time and mix it all in. And again, I wanted to make a lot of this because I'm going to be taking it with me and I'm going to be freezing it. I like the way it's looking right now. It is looking really nice with the green apples, the purple grapes, the orange carrots. You can even put, if you have it, pineapples in here too. Okay, but this is an apple walnut raisin, not raisin, but grapes. Instead of using raisins, I use grapes because the raisins are too many points on my Weight Watchers. But the grapes are sort of free. Just don't eat too many of them because then it hinders your weight loss. All right, I have a little bit more of oatmeal going in here. May not put it all in because it's getting really thick here. Hello, Aiden. How you doing? I did put the cinnamon in here, and I already put the nutmeg in. You blinked. You're back. I already did the nutmeg and cinnamon already went in. And I always put the nutmeg and the cinnamon in the topping here that we'll put on top. Okay. With the brown sugar. That's the only, you don't have to put the brown sugar on top of your muffins, but I like the sweetness, just a little bit of sweetness right on top. It's like eating the cherry on top of a sundae. All right. Yeah. This is a huge batter, but I didn't want to be making them again next week, so I know they freeze really well, and I can just bring them out before I go walking, and by the time I come back, they're defrosted, and I just have to put them in the air fryer, or if I'm really quick, then I'll put them in the microwave. Okay, I only put them in the microwave if I forget to bring them out when I'm walking to get them defrosted. All right, there we go. Wow, this is good. I think I'm going to leave the other, I still have some more oatmeal left, so I think I'm going to leave it the way it is because it's pretty thick right now. It's pretty well mixed up. And this is the big scraper, y'all. This is really, really big. All right. So when you do the oatmeal needs to rest for a few minutes in order to absorb the liquid. All right. There we go. And it is thick. All right. We got all that. Let me make some room on my countertop here. Oops. And we'll get pans out. Now the first pan I'm using is my giant muffin pan. All right. Oh, this is really heavy. This must be 20 pounds. All right. So I got a little bit of butter on my paper towel, and I just made sure that I smeared my wells with the butter. All right. Because you don't want your batter to stick. If your batter has no oil in it, you have to use some kind of lubricant in your bowls in order for it to come out. So next, we're going to get our large scoop. Yeah, this is a very healthy muffin. There's nothing unhealthy about these muffins whatsoever. There's no sugar in it. There's no flour in it. The only sugar is what I'm putting on top of it. Tap it down into your well, just like that. Put a whole lot in. I'm making these big healthy scoops. That one needs a little more over there. There we go. And then tap it down into it so it lays flat. These will not rise on you, so it's not like it's going to be a puffy up muffin. It stays the same shape as what you put in the oven. My oven is now heated to 350 degrees. And we're going to tap this one down too. Second layer, just tap it down. All right. All right. And these will cook. These will take a lot longer to cook than the smaller muffins because it's a lot more denser inside. There's more space to be in it. So just tap it down, and you can see all the deliciousness. You have apples and grapes, carrots, walnuts. What else do we put in here? Am I missing anything but the kitchen sink? All right, let's put these. Tap these down. All right, you can put raisins or cran raisins in here. This one needs a little bit more over here. It doesn't feel as thick. And let's tap that one down. All right. It will take about 33 minutes to make the large muffins in your uh, oven. All right. But the smaller ones will probably take about 25. And I'm making these nice and dense. I like to eat a big, large one. It does make me, this will fill me up until like for 3 hours, 4 hours until my next meal. And I'm telling you, if you haven't made these, you're missing out. I don't know why you're not making them, especially if you're wanting a healthy alternative to sugar muffins. All right, let's put that up. There you go. See how I'm building it up? Like we tapped it down, but we're building it up into like a nice mound. All right. We don't want no cheesy muffin. All right. Because that's just cheesy. I am going to make some smaller ones because I'm going to take it into work tonight, and I'm going to have the chef there taste my muffins. All right. And I know Brian likes this. What he'll say, I'll have some of your muffin. I'm like, I want my own whole muffin, y'all. Okay. Don't be eating part of my muffin. I know how many points are in each one. So don't be eating my muffin. Eat your own muffin. Let's put that one on top there. All right. So these are built up really nice. And this is definitely very, very heavy. All right. Very heavy. It's probably worth 10 pounds worth of stuff. All right. Let's get our tasting spoon and mix up our sugar and our cinnamon and nutmeg on here. Cran raisins have more sugar than grapes. Yes, they do. They do. That's why I didn't want to use them. I was trying to use. I have whole cranberries in my refrigerator, but I'm gonna have to make cranberry sauce. And I was told I can actually jar them and it'll be okay for Thanksgiving. So next week I'm gonna freeze my cranberries today, and we'll make cranberry sauce next week. And then I'll make it in advance, and we'll put it in a jar, seal it, and it'll be good for Thanksgiving. All right. So homemade cranberry sauce is coming up next week. But I don't want my cranberries to go bad, so I'm going to freeze them. There we go. And just mix it up. Again, we just have brown sugar, some cinnamon, and a little bit of nutmeg in our topping. You can skip this part or enjoy the sugar. All right. Yeah. Okay. Received messages from friends. Uh-oh. Oh, you laughed. Okay. What are we making? We are making our apple walnut oatmeal muffins. All right. I usually put about a good two little spoons of this on each one. So just put one on one. There. Put on the other one. And this one. Oh, this is smelling so good. I can smell the nutmeg in there. There we go. I should see how much sugar I'm really putting on. Probably. Let's see if I can do that. This one, I don't know where my little slider went, but let's see. I'm probably putting a teaspoon, at least a teaspoon on each one. There's one. And let's see. Doing two. Yeah, so I'm probably doing a little bit over, maybe a teaspoon. Let's see if I pack it down. I'm doing a teaspoon of sugar on each of my muffins. All right. 1 teaspoon of sugar goes on each muffins. So if you want to take that off, now I know for sure how much sugar I'm putting on each one. And I forgot if I did that one. All right. Now, if you can do these in the air fryer using the 1 cup prep bowls or the 2 cup prep bowls, but definitely put in a cupcake liner in your 1 cup prep bowls because it's easier to clean. For some reason, the stuff sticks to the bowl itself. Right over there. All right, done with that. This is going in the oven. We're going to set the timer for 30 minutes. It's probably going to take about 33 minutes to cook these. All right, and you see how high up they are. All right, and this is a jumbo muffin pan. I'm going to put these in. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, starting now. All right, now we're going to do the smaller ones. I have a little apple there. And you see I put the butter in here already. All the wells are nicely coated. All right, and we're going to get our large scoop again and put them all in. Just tap it right in. I may have batter left over. I'm not sure if how much this is going to make. If I have too much batter left over, I'm going to do little tiny mini ones. I'm not sure. Maybe we might have enough. Should have enough. Okay. So this is a regular muffin size pan. I do have the butter already lined my pan so that it's easy to get out. I do find when I use the paper wrappers that the muffins stick to it. Just FYI, they will stick if you use the 1 cup prep bowls. It will stick. All right. And we are doing double duty here. Double duty. It's like this is like from when I originally made these recipes. This is 4 times the batter that I've used. Before, when I did it in the air fryer, I just did 1/4 of this batter. And it is a big batter. So if you are so inclined, you can join my VIP page. That's where I have the recipe posted. All right. You can get the recipe there. You can also order any of the Pampered Chef on any of the parties that are going on right now. And if you want it for free or discounted, definitely host your own party. All right. Now, if you want, you can earn money by becoming a Pampered Chef consultant. I actually had a person sign up to be a consultant on me yesterday, and she's a sister of a current host. So she's out in Washington State, and she doesn't even know that I do live streams. So that's that was quite unusual. So that's pretty cool. There we go. I have a little bit more left, and we're going to do just the right amount for 12. So I did the perfect amount. Let me put this down. I got a little bit left in my bowl. I'm going to scrape it down. This is all I have left in my bowl. All right. I am having a special group form next week, or actually this weekend. I'm inviting them to a special party. If you want to be part of it, please send me a message saying, hey, I want to be part of your special party that's going on right now. So I'm not going to do it to the general public on that one. All right. That's a private party for with Alexis. All right. There we go. That one's a little short. All right. This one has a little lot. A little bit of a lot. All right, let's put this right down. See if I can get that in. Right there. All right. All done with that. I'm going to put that in the sink. And I have a whole boatload of stuff to wash. And we're going to get our seasonings. Oh, you know what? We've got to put the walnuts in the other one. But okay, we'll just add them in this one. There we go. Get that tapped up. Let me see if any comments are coming in. You can also make it in the small loaf pan. You probably can. I've been freezing my cranberries for several years now, says Cheryl. Yay! Hello, yummy muffins again. Yes, these are healthy muffins that I love. I do use the pea protein. You see it right here. That helps me feel fuller longer. You can use your any other protein, but it won't come out exactly the same like I'm making right here. So I would say definitely order at least 1 package of that and make these muffins because they will make you feel full. They are plenty sweet using the fruit and vegetables that are inside each of the muffins. All right, this is only getting about one spoonful of sugar. Makes the medicine goes down. Instead of a teaspoon of sugar, makes the medicine just 1 spoonful of this makes it go down. There we go. That's all done. Look at that. So now we have our regular muffins. This is a regular size muffin, but you see how I built it up. Now this will not expand. So that's why I built it up so that it looks like a muffin. All right. Don't just squish it in there. All right. It will pop right out. Now, when you take these out, do not get a knife and take it out of your pans because it will scratch your pan if you use a knife. A lot of people come in and say, oh, I'll just get the knife and cut it out. Well, you will scrape your pan and then it won't be nonstick anymore. So no on a knife. Okay. Nothing on the metal part. What you're going to do is, this is a cake tester and releaser. It has a little metal part that you can put it in and test it to see if it comes out clean. All right. Then this part is a releaser. It is angled. So if you have the 1 cup prep bowl, which I've just put away, Where did I put that 1 cup? It's in the messy dish. So you can put it in the 1 cup, and it's angled that you can actually get it out of the 1 cup. All right. It can also go in and gently go all the way around, whether it's a brownie pan or your muffin pans, or even a loaf pan. You can put this in and help release your food from the pan itself, because it's nylon. It won't scratch it. All right. So that's my tip of the day for you on that one. Besides putting like either the mats or a cardboard between your pans, because when you put pans on top of each other, they scratch, and then you're going to be saying, well, how come my pans all scratch? I didn't even use it. It's because you rubbed metal on metal, and they will scratch together. Yeah, Pampered Chef has a tool for almost everything. Okay, so these are going in the oven. I'm going to set a second timer for about 25 minutes. I think these are going to take. Okay, so Alexa, set the timer for 25 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 25 minutes.
Second timer, 25 minutes.
Wow. So we did quite a lot today. We made a double batch of apple, walnut. Oh, we forgot to put the nuts on it. Oh, well, we'll save them for next time. No big deal. I'll just have a little bit. I'll have a half a bag of nuts here. No big deal. We only had a few left. We only had about 12 left. All right. So I usually get these, and then I'll put some tape on it so that I can use them next time. I did get the small bag. I did find that it is cheaper at the Dollar General to get these small little bags than to buy the big bags, because the big bags are like $8 for a big bag, and I'm like, I'm not going to use all that right now. So these are like $1.35 for a half a cup. All right. Definitely, you know, you spend your money wisely. Just look out there and see where you can get the best deal. I did buy chicken breast today. I saw my friend Patty had posted she got chicken breast at Publix, and it was BOGO, buy one get one free. And so I looked when I was at Publix today. They had a chicken breast there, and they were $4.69 a pound for chicken breast, but it was buy one get one free. And in Georgia, we just have to buy one packet, whereas in Florida, you have to buy the 2 packets. You have to buy one to get the other one for free. Whereas in Georgia, they give it to you for 50% off. So for $20 worth of chicken, I got it for $10. I got 4.5 pounds of chicken for $10, which is pretty good. So I'm going to divide that up, and then I can come back. I'm not sure what. Don't forget the PC clip. Yeah, I do have a PC clip. I haven't. I have PC clips all over the place. Here, I got one. Cheryl, I got one. I got a pink PC clip. They come in white and burgundy, but this one says Pampered Chef. This is a real old one. This is from like way back in the day. Let me see if this is going to fit. Usually if I don't have the clips, then I have to use tape. But yeah, it's going to fit. Let's flip that down. Fix it, clips. There we go. Got it. Look at that. We got it. We got it. We got it. We're good. All right. Let's see. I think that's it for right now. We're going to wait. I like my clips. I use them all the time, says Cheryl. Thank you so much for reminding me of them. Yeah, we're doing muffins again. I'm getting down on my apples. I only have 3 apples, 2 tomatoes, and an orange, and a leftover. I don't know what this was. It was a lime or a lemon. Thank you, Cheryl, for the yummy award. This is definitely going to be yummy, because I'm going to be using, when I've been working at night I have to go in at 4 o'clock today. So when I get done, it's going to be after 10 o'clock when I get done. When I come home, I'm usually starved. And I told them this at Weight Watchers. I can either eat my muffin, which will fill me up really quick, and I won't be having empty calories, because all that oatmeal has fiber in it, and the protein in there. I'm gonna be feeling full. Or I can eat my chicken salsa that I made yesterday in the quick cooker. And talking about the quick cooker is on sale for $99. Okay. Yeah, I'm working nights. So that's why you won't see me on any social media. Between usually 4 o'clock and about 10 o'clock, I am not available, between 4 and 10. Tonight is my first night as a waitress, so come on down and see me, okay? So anyway, hopefully I can do. I mean, I did good. Okay, I did good on the. I did cashier on Tuesday night, cashier and to go orders, and the girl there, she was a great trainer. I kept on saying, "You're really good at training," and she said, "Well," she told the boss, Lisa. She says, "Lisa, she's good to go. She got it. She got it." I'm like, I didn't feel confident in myself because I really want to. I'm a near perfectionist. I want to be perfect before I say I got it. Okay. So yeah, we're working nights, and because I need more business with Pampered Chef. If you know of somebody, if you know your like, if you know a niece or a nephew, a grandchild, a child, one of your kids that are like in their 20s and 30s, and they're just learning how to cook. We need those people. You can host a party with them and get them Pampered Chef into their kitchen so that they're cooking with really good stuff and not waiting till as old as we are to get the Pampered Chef into their kitchen. All right. Although I was in my late 20s when I first went to my first Pampered Chef show 30 years ago. All right, yeah, so I'm 20. Yeah, I've been 29 when I went to my first Pampered Chef show. All right. So that's it for today. I am at 1 hour and I got everything cooked, but I'm not going to stay around and cook it because they look really good. Come on over to my VIP group. I'll take pictures of both of them and post the recipe in the VIP group. The link is in the profile. If you're watching on any other social media or here on Haps, just go right to that link. You can type it out. All right. I think that's it for now. Let me flip us around. We'll do the Pampered Chef as the end picture because when I'm on YouTube, for some reason, I don't know what happens. Sometimes it gives an end picture and sometimes it doesn't. All right. So I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining us today. I am Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coast of you can make when I'm making at my house at your house. So thanks for coming in. I'll see you over on the VIP group and have and that when I move the tripod. Bye everybody.